Man, have you seen the news lately? It seems like every other morning cup, Dan or Terry and I are opening with that. Have you seen the news lately? Or can you believe what's going on in the world now? It is just, it amazes me how it's just escalating every day. And it's hard not to notice these things, and because it's gotten so out of control, and it's enough to make you anxious. It's enough to make you worrisome and downright scared. So what do we do about it? Well, let's talk about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. I look at everything that's going on everywhere, and I'm just amazed. The breakdown of the family, it's just crazy. Dan and I were talking not too long ago about an artist that has 12 kids from 12 separate women this last year. I mean, come on. Now you got the he is a she and she is a he and they are a them or them are they or whatever. That's going on. Drugs have gotten out of hand and are completely not only ruining our young people, but our older people too. I mean, the pharmaceuticals and that, it's just gotten out of hand. Pornography is rampant, and it feels more like we're living in Sodom and Gomorrah than we are in the world we live in today. It has just gotten out of hand. Anything and everything that Satan can throw at us, he's doing because he knows his time is short, and it really is. And he's going to give us anything he can just to throw us off course. That's why we have to stay in the Word. We have to stay on course. Now, we've mentioned this verse before. All three of us have talked about it. And I just want to bring it to light one more time, but I want to add another one to it afterwards. And it's Philippians 6:7, where it says, be anxious for nothing. I love that. Be anxious for nothing. All this is going on. Be anxious for nothing. But in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Boy, isn't that wonderful? It's so comforting every time I read that verse. I heard a speaker the other day talking about how someone said to him, boy, I wish I could have lived in biblical times. His response was, you are living in biblical times more than if you were living in biblical times. Look what's happening. You're reading the headlines every day, and it's the truth. I call it living in a bubble, and that's what I love about it, and love about especially that verse, be anxious for nothing. We can just wrap this bubble around us, and we can be in this thing, and all that's going on around us, we don't have to have a care about that or worry about it if we have Christ in our life. 1 John 4:4 says it all. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. We have a king more powerful. We have a God more powerful than anything and everything that Satan can throw at us or who he even thinks he is. Wear that. Use that. Wrap that bubble around you. Become a bubble person. That's what I like to say. Just become a bubble person wrapped in the armor of God. And he will bless you for that and bless you today. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day, everyone.